For weighing in on that. We'll go back to the debate desk a little bit later to talk about Tebow. Thanks. Welcome to our family.
Thank you.
The hours are a little bit easier.
It's a little bit better, yeah.
That's right. More NFL right now as we switch our focus to the Rams. Okay, one of the guys in the video you were just looking at looked like Steven Jackson, and the other obviously was not. It was some of the video that Rams fan Jonathan Keenum put together for Steven Jackson's Workout Like Me, Workout With Me contest. Keenum's parody of Jackson's workout routine earned him a trip to St. Louis for the real thing, a workout with Steven Jackson, a chance to shadow the Rams running back and have the actual thing. Both Steven Jackson and his workout partner for a day, Jonathan Keenum, are with us now on First Take. Guys, thanks so much for being with us. And Steven, I'm going to start with you. Why did you do this contest in the first place?
Well, thank you first for having me, Dana. I wanted to do the contest because I think social media has allowed for fans and followers to get to know their favorite athletes or their favorite personalities. And I just wanted to bring it a little bit more closer to home, a little bit more intimate of a relationship. And guys always talk about my workout regimen and how difficult it is, so I thought it was a good idea of allowing a fan to actually take part of it.
And Jonathan, you obviously jumped at that chance. You read about the contest. How do you go from that to the point that you have the video that we just saw?
Well, when I saw the contest, I just saw Workout Like Me, and I'm thinking, there's no way I can work out like Steven Jackson. Well, it said parody, so I knew, I've got a shot at it now. So I got some friends together. I said, hey, let's do this and just see what happens. And ended up paying off for us.
Yeah, how long did it take you guys to shoot the whole thing?
Well, we were actually pretty rushed with it because the contest was over with like in a couple of days after it. So we did the whole thing in maybe an hour or two.
Wow.
It didn't take us too long. We were just hoping that we had a shot at it, though.
What did you think your chances were when you got it sent in?
Well, I saw some of the other entries, and some of those were pretty good, too. So I thought we had a decent chance, but I wouldn't have bet money that we were going to win it.
Steven, give us some idea. What did you think when you first saw this video? Because I guess you picked from the top 3 that were out there. What did you think about this one when you saw it?
Well, I thought it was very clever. The rocking chair with the leg presses from the running around the swimming pool. And I think what really did it for me with Jonathan was it was a dog. And I asked him when I had a chance to meet him, was the dog a defender or was it just impromptu and the dog just ran into the camera? And he said it was totally unplanned, but he made it look good and I went with it and I thought it was very creative.
Yeah, I thought, Steven, what would you have done if that dog was out there? Because I was expecting Jonathan to actually hurdle the dog, not the chairs.
If I was that, I would have been running away from the dog. So, it looked a little mean and feisty, like a little DB.
Now, Jonathan, how did you find out that you had won the contest?
Well, I got an email from David, Steven's site coordinator.
Yeah.
And it said, pretty much, congratulations, you've been picked as the winner. Well, my first thought, I thought it was a hoax. So I went and I looked up the guy and found out that, no, he's a real person. And so I go in the living room and I tell my brother, I think we just won that contest. And he's like, So, but we did.
And you get the chance then to do what you said you didn't think you could do, which is work out like Steven Jackson. So what was the day like for you, Jonathan, when you got out there to work out with Steven?
I'm not going to lie. He pushed us pretty good. I played football for 3 years at Ardmore High School, and the Jackson's workout was right up there with some of those tough ones. It took me a while to recover from it.
Steven, why don't you weigh in here? How do you think he did when you put him onto the real test?
Well, the whole time leading up to the weekend, I was thinking, am I going to take it easy on these guys or I'm going to give them a real legit workout? And I took the middle road with them. But they did a good job. They finished, and the most important what I told them was that, just have fun with it and enjoy the experience and just finish the workout. It's not about trying to do it at the level that I do it at, but just the whole thing, just taking the weekend and enjoy it.
What was the hardest part for you, Jonathan, of the workout?
At the very end, he made us push this sled around, and I mean, you just got to where your legs were just gone, but you just had to keep doing. We had no choice. Steven Jackson's right there. You know, how can you say no to him? So we just kept pushing, and well, I mean, we survived.
Steven, did you let him have any fun?
Well, we did. We had some fun. You know, I took him after the workout one day. We went to Six Flags and enjoyed some theme park and some roller coasters. And then at nighttime, we went out to a couple of nice different restaurants Friday night and Saturday night. So, you know, I did treat them really good, and you know, we enjoyed it. I enjoyed their company, and hearing from a fan's point of view. Just how to make things social media very intimate and keep guys wanting to follow and be entertained.
Well, that's awesome. Well, Jonathan, I know we're running out of time with you, so we're going to let you go. Thanks so much for joining us. Steven, I want you to stay right there, though. Jonathan, thank you.
Sure.
All right.
And Steven, I'm going to sort of turn our focus a little bit to, I guess, putting the contest away and now focus on football. You're less than a month away from the regular season. Compare where you are right now as a team at this point as to where you were last year at this point.
I think definitely from the off-season acquisitions, we're definitely better on paper. We're coming together fairly fast as a team within this last month of training camp. We have a new offensive coordinator in Josh McDaniels, and he's doing a great job of getting us together and allowing us to be more explosive on the field. And our defense is building off their success that Coach Spags has brought with him over the last 2 years.
Where's your confidence level right now? I mean, because it is just a couple weeks before we start this regular season.
Well, our confidence level is extremely high. You know, we definitely believe in the hard work we're putting in around here. No, we may not have a household name just yet, but we have a lot of guys that are willing to, you know, sacrifice for one another, and that's what's important, that, you know, guys are being unselfish and wanting to see each other succeed and not worry about who's the individual getting all the success.
Well, I'm going to be unselfish here and share you with the guys that are over at the debate desk, because Jay is there with Rob and Skip as well, and I know they want you to weigh in on some of the stuff they've been talking about over there. So let's just send it on over to the debate desk, guys. I give you one Steven Jackson.
Skip, go. You have a great question, because it's a very provocative question. Steven, this is Skip Bayless that you're going to hear next, and let's see what you have to say about to what he's going to ask you.
Steven, do you think Chris Johnson deserves quarterback money?
I think Chris Johnson deserves top-paid money. I believe he's a top offensive weapon. He does great things for the Tennessee Titans, and sometimes the best player on the team is not the quarterback. So I shouldn't think we should label guys as owning the quarterback should get the top-paid money.
What's your response to that, Skip? Do you think he deserves quarterback?
I do not think he deserves that kind of money. I think he is the best running back in pro football, even slightly better than one Steven Jackson right now, since you're a little more up in years in pro football. But I don't think that any running back will ever deserve quarterback money, top quarterback money.
Can I rebut that? Well, I would say, you know, the quarterback has extremely lot of responsibility, but the lifespan of a running back is very short. And outside of the quarterback, we need to know each and everything that happens on the football field from a point of view from running, catching, passing, and protecting the quarterback. So if anybody next in line to get paid really well, I think it should be the running back.
Fair, very fair. Steven, thanks. We appreciate it.
No problem.
Rob, you can break the tie here. If he's the best player on the field, why shouldn't he be the highest paid player on the field?
He should be, and we know what's there